auto and entertainment, and Middle Georgia sales and services. Coke don't worry about Pepsi. I had to go see a man about a meeting.
Look at here, look at here.
A-Town down.
And you better not lose.
Tune in.
Not so fast, my friend.
You better say it with your chest.
Come on now, shout it.
And you better not lose. Hey, you better watch your mouth now.
I am a Lego.
Better shut your mouth.
Yes, I am. I don't mean to interrupt. Better say it with your chest. Let's get it.
And you better not lose.
What's going on, peeps? What's going on?
What's up? Another good night of Friday Night Lights football. That's what's up.
Some good region play games tonight.
Man, had some good matchups in region play tonight. All across the board. And all classes throughout the state. I almost had some key upsets too. So let me see. These are headlines for tonight. Several top 10 teams in Georgia high school football fell tonight. You have some people fighting for that cookie and for that fourth place.
Cookie fight, man.
We're gonna get to it.
Let's get to it.
Not the cookie fight. It's a cookie fight for me.
Yeah. Let me see. What else? What's the other headline we got? A giant in 3A falls tonight. Let me see. What's the headline for? Hold on. I'm gonna give you a headline for every class. All right. And single A, right? Let me see. What's the headline? Everybody handle business in top 10 in single A. All right. What we got in D2? I mean D1. Do we have an upset in D1 tonight? No, not really. Nah, we ain't had no upset in D1. Let me see. So everybody handle business too. Let me see. Did we have any upsets in Region 2? Ooh. Goliath stumbles. Goliath hit toe on couch. That's the headline for 2A. 3A, we had a giant fall tonight. In 4A, what we got going on in 4? What happened in 4A tonight? Nothing. Everybody handle business. They ain't got no headline for 4A. Ooh, 5A. Mo, you got the siren ready to go? What's the upset? Hey, what's the upset thing for tonight? All right. While you figure that out, whatever the upset sound is for tonight. There you go. We got ships sinking in Henry County in 5A.
Jones County beat Dutchtown. Go ahead, I'll spoil it.
Man, come on, man. Don't spoil my headline like that. What we got in 6A? Everybody handle business. Ain't no headlines in 6A. 7A, rematch prominent for state championship game. That's the headline for 7A. All right, let's get into it. Whew. Where y'all want to start off at tonight, man? Because, man, there's so many places we can start tonight.
I mean, I think single A and both regional both classifications in single A handle their business. Let's get down to some gritty stuff. How did it fare in 2A?
Well, hold on now. I ain't gonna jump over single A and D2. Single A D2. Your number one team fell tonight in D2, which was expected.
That Early County, right?
Yeah, Early County fell to Brooks County tonight, 34-7, and that was expected.
Yeah, we knew that.
Yeah. So outside of that, Dooley County lost, so they'll be out of the top 10 on Sunday. And I don't know how you pronounce it. Aquinas, whatever.
Aquinas.
Yeah, Aquinas. They're gonna be out of the top 10 because they lost to Lincoln County tonight.
Now, real quick, It's about time for Lincoln County to get back in that ranking because that's 2 weeks in a row. Lincoln County don't pull some big upsets on some ranked teams.
I believe they will. I believe Lincoln County will be. They was on, in my opinion, Lincoln County was on the bubble this week based on how they performed. Now, here's the problem though. The only you don't have a team in D1 dropping out. That's the problem. You don't have no team in D1 lost. So, oh, I'll take that back. Yes, you did. You had Elbert County lose tonight. But when you look at who they lost to Raven County. Do you really drop Elbert County from the rankings for losing to the number 3 team in that class?
Nah, you can't penalize them that much for losing to the number 3 team. So
Exactly. So Lincoln is on the bubble. They just waiting for somebody to slip up.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Now Brooks is Division 1, right?
Correct.
Okay.
No, I mean Brooks handled business against Early County, which we all expected. The question was Brooks gonna come out flat or come out on all, firing off on all cylinders?
Agreed.
Because of the time off that they had. So you can call it what you want to call it. Brooks did what they were supposed to do. Early County, it was expected. Do I expect Early County to fall from the number 1 spot? Yeah.
Brooks. What Brooks is in
Number 4.
number 4? Yeah, I think they fall then. I think they don't go no further than no lower than 4 though.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I agree with you on that.
Yeah. So how was Division 1?
So, Division 1, like I say, for the most part, everybody handled business as expected. Everything went as expected, shall I say. We expected Elbert County to lose to Raven County. Outside of that, we expected Dublin to hold on to the number 10 spot by beating Dooley County, and they did.
That was a closer game. What it was like 14-7 or something. It was 14-6.
21-6.
21-6. So that was a pretty tough game. If you look at Dooley's losses this year to Chris, to Dodge, it's been, you look at 2-score games and you think that's working on a blowout. But when you got low scoring game like that, 17-6, 21-6, that's a play away from really making it a game.
Yeah. Totally. What time is it? I'm gonna run through the scores at 11:15 mark. I'm gonna start running through the scores then. But moving to 2A. We got one game left to be played tomorrow. That's South Atlanta playing North Carr Christian, which South Atlanta should win. But for the most part, though, like I say, we had a scare in 2A, but everybody pretty much handled business. Thompson versus Laney. We all expected it to be, 2-3 touchdown win. Thompson ended up winning that game 15-14.
Well, real quick, you got to understand, Thompson and Laney are dang near borderline rivals. Coming from Thompson and Augusta, Lucy Laney over in Augusta. Those are teams that, kind of like what y'all have going on. You know everybody, probably cousins playing against cousins. So when you have those type rivalry games, you expect it to be competitive like that.
Oh, how did I almost overlook the other close game where Goliath hit his toe on the damn couch? Pierce County and Toombs. Pierce County. Tonight was a wake up call for y'all. Y'all beat Toombs 31-28. That's a wake up call. I would not be surprised y'all ain't gonna drop because you won. But boy, that's a wake up call right there.
You know what? And I was thinking about this. Somebody mentioned it in the comment. Not my original thought, but I'm just piggybacking off of something that somebody mentioned in the comments after the Appleton County game. Bruh, you think Appleton don't lay the format out on how to beat Pierce now?
Oh,
And if everybody start taking that on, Barry, I see you in the comments, man. Y'all better switch up something, man. Because if
let me,
everybody watching How Appling and you take a Toombs County school, a Toombs County team that played you that close, man, they might don't got the formula to stop that two-headed monster and Guyton and BJ Bell, man.
let me tell you something about Tunes. I tuned into that game for about a series, and I looked up. Tunes was going deep. They had this receiver number 15. The ball was on the throw. He came back, caught it, and put some moves on two players. He got tackled, got caught, but Abner County showed the formula how to expose that defense through passing. Now I didn't see what Tunes was doing on defense. I didn't watch that much, but they did provide Apple and did provide a formula offensive wise on how to expose and beat Pierce. Well, Barry, I know well, I don't think you're too hyped right now, but
Well,
you're more than
obviously it has to be defense too, bro, if you think that they held Pierce to just 31 points. Because Pierce offense was putting up at least 35 to 40 points a game. Am I right on that, Barry, before the Appleton County game?
mm, my thing is they making them boys work on defense now.
Oh,
Them boys got
yeah.
to work on defense on now. That's the
Take the
thing.
top off on them. Take the
Yep,
top off on them and they get exposed.
yep. So let me see what we got. Talking 3A. Man, I wish I had seen that Sandy Creek Harbor game.
The score details that it was a very, very close and good game.
It was. It was. But, Carver did the same thing that Carver always does. If they can't beat you on the ground, they're going to try and take the top off of you all day. And, Sandy Creek stuck with their receivers for stuck with their receivers majority of the night and killed Carver with the short passing game for the most part. Put put the ball in their playmakers' hand and let them playmakers make plays. That's what they did. So we'll have a new number 2 team come Sunday in 3A for sure. Uh, what,
Go ahead and get that.
what's that?
Sandy Creek might go ahead and get that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they leapfrog Cavalry Day.
Yeah. Being the number 2 team, I think they should.
Yeah, I'm with you on that too. Let me see what we got in 4A. The only really close game in the top 10 in 4A this week was Wayne County versus New Hampstead. The final score was 21-17. Thought it'd be a lot bigger blowout than that. So there wasn't really much going on in 4A tonight. 5A was the upset of Dutchtown losing to Jones County 24-7. And then, like I say, number 5, Kell losing to number 8, Cambridge. Cartersville
Now,
had a scare with it. What's up?
let's put something in perspective for Region 6, if I'm not mistaken, 5A. No, it may be Region 2. That Warner Robins, Jones County, Dutchtown region. Now, Dutchtown upset Warner Robins. Jones County upset Dutchtown. Warner Robins has Jones County the last game of the season, if I'm not mistaken. I would love to see that 3-way tie come in because after the slow start, Warner Robins still have a chance of winning the region, man.
Yep. It's gonna be interesting. Let me see. When do they play? Just to make sure we're on the right track. Let me see. Come on now. My handy dandy notebook running slow. Bear with me. That and I'm hitting the wrong thing too. So let's see. We're talking about Jones County, right?
Yeah, Jones County and Warner Robins.
So Jones County played Warner Robinson October 28th. Their next game. So they got a week off, or they got this week off, or next Friday off, and then they come back in 2 weeks and play Warner Robinson at home. At home.
Is that the last game of the season?
No. Their
Okay.
last game of the season is November 4th against Union Grove.
Okay.
See, man, if Jones County hadn't lost to Ola, you know what? It's not going to be a three-way tie because Jones County lost to Ola last week.
Well, it will be a two-way tie still with Dutchtown and Warner Robins, and Dutchtown win the region because they beat Warner Robins. Yes.
Well, that's if Jones County don't take another loss. If Jones County don't take a loss, then yeah, you're right.
No.
Yeah, Jones County got one loss right now in the region.
Yeah, and Warner Robins got one loss, which is Dutchtown, and one loss is Jones. So what I'm saying is, if Warner Robins beat Jones, Dutchtown win the region.
Yeah, because Jones will have two, and they beat Warner Robinson. Yeah.
I mean, Dutchtown, so Warner Robins can't win the region. And I just don't see that. I don't know if they play Ola.
Like I said, I don't expect Ola to beat anybody else in the region. To know what Ola is, I don't expect them to beat nobody else in the region. So right now, the way the region stands is Jones County is 3-1 in the region. Dutchtown 2-1, Warner Robins 2-1. Yep.
Well, just to piggyback off of that, thinking of Warner Robins, let's talk about Jones. The slow start Jones had. All they have to do now is beat Warner Robins, and they pretty much the region champion after losing to an Ola team. That's crazy.
Yeah. I know, right? Man, that is funny.
Man, when they lost to Ola last week, let's be honest now, because I myself thought Jones County was pretty much dead.
Yeah.
But come out tonight and win and got a chance to win the region.
I know, right? Oh, yeah. Crazy. Let me see what else we had. That was it in 5A. 6A, let me see. Everything was a blowout as expected in 6A. So everybody handled business there. And then 7A, Buford did beat Mill Creek 39-27. But we expect them to match back. Right now, the thing is, I know for me, I'm expecting them to match up in the state championship game and run it back again. All right, so
not so
let's
fast,
run through.
my friend.
You don't think so? You think Cold Quick gonna knock one of them out?
Oakland County will be the upset in 7A on one of those teams.
Okay. We shall see. We shall see. All right, so let me run through these scores real fast in single A D2. Early County lost to Brooks County 34-7. Clinch beat Turner County 42-18. Bowden 42-21 over Christian Heritage. Number 4 Johnson County 47-7 over Glasscock County. Number 5 Carlton County 48-14 over Atkinson County. Number 6 Sly 47. Turner County 13. Number 7 Dooley County lost to Dublin 21-6. Number 8, however you pronounce them, Aquinas 24. Lincoln County 28. Number 9 McIntosh Academy 21. Montgomery County 0. Manchester 41. Greenville 6. Single A D1, Prince Ave was off. Number 2 Swainsboro 48-0 over East Lawrence. Number 3 Rabin County 41 over number 6 Elbert County 21. Number 4 Brooks County once again beat Early County 34-7. Number 5 Irwin County 49, Pelham 8, Darlington 34, Pepperell 14, number 8, Whitefield Academy off, number 9, Metter 51-0 over Savannah, and once again, number 10, Dublin 21, Dooley County 6. That's how we fared in single A's tonight. What we at? 2A. Fitzgerald 48-0 over Jeff Davis. Number 2, South Carolina plays tomorrow. Number 3, Cook 45, Barron 28. Number 4, Appleton County 38, Windsor Forest 0. Number 5, Pierce 31, Toombs County 28. Number 6, Thompson 15, Laney 14. Number 7, Eagles Landing Christian Academy 28, Columbia 25. Northeast was off, Putnam was off, and number 10, Callaway 57-6 over Towers.
Man. If Columbia would have pulled it off, man, that would have been one for the ages.
Yeah, true that. Yeah, I was rooting for him tonight watching that game. Where we at in 3A? From Wednesday, City Road beat Doug 42-0. Number 2, Carver lost his number 4, Sandy Creek 22-12. Calvary Day 42, Johnson Savannah 0. Again, number 4, Sandy Creek 22, Carver 12. Number 5, Doherty 45, Monroe 12. Number 6, Stevens was off. Number 7, Peach County 35, Mary Persons 18. And Monroe area, Hebron Christian, and Oconee was off tonight. Oh, and just for the record, the Wizard, he down in the basement celebrating right now. Cause so far on the weekend he only lost 3 games. So he down there partying. That joker down there with the Tooth Fairy and the Wicked Witch of the West. They down there getting it in.
Hey, what happened with Towers? I see my babe said poor Towers. What exactly happened?
They got blown out tonight. 57-6.
Wow.
I mean, it's Towers though. So what you expect?
I mean, for real, you know.
Yeah, I'm just saying it is Polo Tink. All right, let's run through 4A real fast. Number 1, City Town was off. Number 2, North Oconee 48, East Forsyth 0. Number 3, Perry 35, Baldwin 0. Number 4, Troop was off. Number 5, Benedictine 52, Southeast Bullock 7. Number 6, Burke County 63, Islands 0. Number 7, Bainbridge 42, Shaw 13. Number 8, Trinity Christian was off. Number 9, Wayne County 21, New Hampstead 17. And number 10, Whitewater was off.
Okay, real quick on that 4A.
Yeah.
I was quick to write off Benedictine.
After that loss?
Yes, I really thought, Burke County, your Perrys, Cedartown. I'm thinking they would make the run this year. Benedictine did. But Benedictine been playing some good ball of late.
Mm-hmm. I think that loss they took woke them up.
Yep.
And plus they in region play too right now, and the region is soft, pretty much soft. Let's be honest about it.
Yep.
So it is what it is on that one. All they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, beating the teams that they should be beating. So just keep on trucking along. Hope you can continue doing it in the playoffs.
That's it.
Where we at? 5A. Number 1, Ware County 48, Bradwell Institute 0. Creekside 42, Jackson out of Atlanta was 0. We already know number 3, Dutchtown lost to Jones County 24-7. Number 4, Loganville was off. Number 5, Kell beat number 8. Lost to number 8, Cambridge 35-10. Number 6, Coffee over Statesboro 35-3. Cartersville 37, Hiram 26. Warner Robins was off, and number 10, Calhoun 49, Woodland Cartersville 0.
Could have been an upset. Hiram had them. Cartersville came back and pulled it out, but that would have been an upset to go down to Calhoun to win the following week and then bring in Hiram and almost lose after Hiram almost upset. No, I'm sorry, did upset Calhoun last week.
Mm-hmm. Yep, because you got to remember, what is it? Hiram beat Calhoun 44 to 34.
They playing some good ball out there in Paulding County, Douglas County.
Just don't play Alexander.
I know, right? Because
Yeah.
they recruiting out there.
All right. 6A. Number 1, Hughes was off. Number 2, Lee County off. Number 3, Roswell 56, Pope 3. Number 4, Woodward Academy 56, Rockdale County 7. Number 5, Gainesville 34, Habersham Central 0. Number 6, Rome off. Number 7, Thomas County Central was off. Number 8, Marist 43, South Cobb 7. Number 9 and 10, Brunswick and Houston County respectively was off this week. And wrapping up the top 10 scoreboard with 7A. Once again, Buford 39 over number 3, Mill Creek 27. Number 2, Colquitt County 49, Camden 21. Where we at? Number 3, Mill Creek lost to number 1, Buford 39-27. Valdosta 20, Richmond Hill 0. Number 5, Carrollton 42, Pebblebrook 12. Number 6, North Cobb 45, Willard 14. Number 7, Lambert 20, West Forsyth 3. I got to look up the Lounge score because last time I checked, they didn't have a score for it yet. Let me see if they got one for it now. Are they at a final yet? I'm assuming, yeah, they had a final. Lounge 43, Dunbar 12. Grayson 34, South Gwinnett 13, and Kennesaw Mountain losing to Walton 42-7. And that wraps up the top 10 for all classes in the state of Georgia.
Okay, good stuff, Thursday. But I got to tell you a team that I'm more disappointed in, and I think I'll get with Drew next time we have him on, because I know he probably disappointed too. After the year Pebblebrook had last year and returning what they did, you thought Pebblebrook was going to be a lot stronger than what they've shown this year.
Ain't no telling what's going on up there with them boys. No telling.
You know, it is a Cobb County school.
And that's why I say ain't no telling what's going on. Yeah. Cobb, Gwinnett, them boys floating around. But you got to remember, though, they lost, 4 players off their team from last year that transferred in. No, them guys went to North Cobb. That's where they went to North Cobb. Yeah, them guys went to North Cobb last year.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I don't know. Pebblebrook really at South Mableton and Austell area. So they pretty much out there by themselves on that South Cobb side. So I don't think nobody should have an issue with, getting their players. And they had some good young players last year. And I think went 11-3 or something and lost. But those kids were returning. So you thought they would have a better season than what they're showing so far.
Yeah. A lot of good question. That's for sure. We gotta do some research on that one.
Yeah. Right now, I think the two, the two most intriguing regions. Classifications right now to me is 4A and 7A, because I thought Mill Creek was really a clear-cut favorite to be ahead of Buford this year. I think Colquitt will fight their way in. Valdosta is being surprising. You just don't know. And 4A, you just don't know. You go in all these other classifications, you can pretty much say, okay, yeah, this should be the winner. 6A, man, Langston Hughes should win it. You know what I mean? 5A. 5A is a toss-up right now also.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that 4A, like I said, you got
All right, my bad.
Benedictine. Yeah, you good, bro. You got Benedictine and 4A. You got Benedictine, you got Perry, you got Cedartown, you got Bainbridge coming on strong. You got North Oconee. Like, you really don't know who's a clear-cut favorite going into the region play and almost, 2 or 3 games left on the season. You really can't determine who's the clear-cut favorite in 4A, in 5A, or in 7A.
Man, I tell you what, that quarterback play killed Mill Creek tonight in the first half. If you go back and watch that game, that quarterback play killed Mill Creek in the first half.
Well, I guess I'll kind of catch up on some games tomorrow morning because I still want to see that Cedar Grove Dog game before our Bulldogs come on and play.
Man, trust me, you don't want to see that game. You don't want to see, unless you want to see the girl practice. Trust and believe that. I'm just saying, don't waste your time, bro. All you're gonna be doing is watching the practice. But cause yeah, bro, you're gonna be wasting your time.
Okay, I got to speak on something. I got to speak on 3A.
Let's get on a commercial break real quick before you speak on it.
Go ahead, bro.
Tune in.
Yo, checking in one time for your mind.
Every
Stay
Monday,
tuned for your Friday
Wednesday,
night lights
Friday
Monday,
night.
Wednesday night.
All right. So we're gonna talk about
folks.
All right, so we're gonna talk about them fighting for that cookie.
No, I was gonna hold off on that one. I want to talk about Region 2. And the reason I want to talk about Region 2 is I saw a post made by Drew of Georgia High School
Football
Instagram page.
Yeah.
Someone asked him a question about some intriguing teams. And Region 2 was thought that Upson Lee could be a surprise region winner.
No, it was a joke. It was a joke. He was being sarcastic when he said that.
No, but the thing is, bro, the thing is, after Jackson beat Mary Person,
It's possible.
it's possible now. After Jackson beat Mary Person and Upson Lee
You mean
went up and
Upson
beat
Lee.
Jackson,
Yeah.
it's possible.
Okay.
It's possible.
Okay.
Just like it's possible that my mighty Chris County Cougars are fighting for their 4th seed. Like I said in the beginning of the season, check the receipts. Y'all fighting for 4th seed now. Hold up, Tink Tink.
Fighting for that cookie. Oh man, hilarious.
Okay. Well, as soon as we mention Region 1, I got my sis on who should be the region champions. What's up, sis?
Hi, you guys. And I think at the start of last week, we were ranked number 1 over Doherty.
Okay. And when is that Doherty-Thomasville game?
Thursday.
Whoa. In Doherty?
Yes.
I think it may be a change of venue after tonight. I think it would be best for both teams, these players and fans, that the GHSA take some kind of actions towards this. Exactly like what happened with Cedar Grove. The shooting and stuff that y'all got going on at these games is ridiculous, man. Y'all need to do better.
Yeah, and that's a major concern, especially being that we play on Thursday.
Yeah.
I hope something happens. If not, just show up.
Well, I know where I'll be at Thursday, tuning in.
In the basement with the Wizard.
Yes, man, that's if he done, man, that's if he be done with the Tooth Fairy and the Wicked Witch of the West. By then, I think he gonna pop his head up Tuesday morning, and then hit and go right back down to what he doing.
So real quick, um, just on a serious note, speaking of Region 1, I think it was my sister Shakira who posted in the comments on the private messages that the kid that lost his parents, his sibling, scored a touchdown tonight in that game. Big
He
ups to that kid,
he
man.
did. He
Big
did.
ups to that kid.
There's a clip of it in another group. That's how I saw it. But yeah, he did.
That
You know, we had the guys on from Carver talking about how that kid was determined to get out there and practice and play in that game, that his parents would be wanting him to play, and to go out and score a touchdown tonight. I can imagine the emotions that came with that. So big ups.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, and big
So
ups to all of the communities that have rallied around this kid. You got all of Thomasville, not just Thomasville High, but Thomas County Central as well. They were sharing the post and, offering condolences and prayers and stuff. And I know we had a fundraising table at our game tonight for him. So just major shout out to all of the communities that have rallied around in support, showing love for Braylon Jakes.
Yes, yes. Big ups, Thomasville. The whole Thomas County.
that's what's
Yes,
up.
it's deeper than football.
Yes.
Always. Well, football brings communities together. That's what it is. That's part of it. And y'all came together for a good cause.
And the
We
crazy thing
appreciate it.
is, that's what it should be, bro. It should be bringing communities together. That's why I big ups everybody on this panel, man. We share for each other. What y'all don't know, Shan, Jessica, Shakira, these my sisters, man. Mo, Thirsty, these my brothers, man. Me and Thirsty get up when I went to Atlanta, man, and he take me out and treat me to drinks and food and stuff, man. That's what this supposed to be about. All that shooting and stuff at these games while these kids and folks are out here with their families and stuff, man. Y'all leave that stuff at home, man.
For real. Huh. But I still want to talk about them
That
four
just
fights been
bothers
cooking over
me.
there funny. I feel you. That's why I'm gonna change the subject,
Okay.
man. Get back to
Yeah.
get back to
Let's get that
Cordell.
serious stuff out of there because I mean that kind of
Yeah,
burned me the wrong way. So, sis,
yeah.
somebody fighting for cookies out here.
Well, based off that show we had a couple months back, it ain't hard. You just pull up to the drive through and ask for number 62 cookies. You ain't really got to fight for them. Dang.
I just want a cookie. Y'all got some cookies? I want a cookie. I want a cookie. So y'all know that pinata coming tonight, right? When we get off, right?
Hey, yeah, that got to be one gone, man. You got to get that
Oh,
one in there for me.
that pinata is coming tonight when we get off. I don't want to take the chance of doing it now and dropping off, but that pinata is coming tonight.
I'm ready for them to come to Thomasville.
Now,
Oh
that's the
man,
last game of the season, right?
Yeah,
So at that point, Chris County is just playing spoiler because it's pretty much over for them with the region.
right.
So Thomasville just got to stick their head together. I like Thomasville next week against Doherty. And that Chris County game, you'll just go ahead and win the region off of that. So you've been my pick since the start of the season.
it was all our shit. We was all on that one, boy. Cause that coaching change shook up a lot down there.
Yeah.
But
But you
I am.
guys, we had almost every quarterback on our team, on our roster played tonight, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. Y'all played the rec team tonight, right?
Yep.
Oh, just so everybody knows who's watching, Carver beat Chris County 30-27. So just so everybody know what we're talking about, while we're talking about Chris County, they lost tonight to Carver 30-27. But yeah, I'm looking at y'all score like, man, what the heck? Y'all must be playing on the rec team down there. What y'all doing? Y'all doing an NFL commercial or something? A play 60 commercial or something? I'm just saying, man, y'all put up 21.
Who did y'all play, Thomasville?
Huh?
Who did y'all play?
Columbus.
Okay.
Put up 21 in the first quarter, 21 in the second quarter. So basically, they had to pass the stick in the first quarter.
Yeah, they had to go down and find the recreation kids, wake them up, tell their parents to get them on out there so they can finish the game.
Oh, my bad, Deshaun. 30-20. My bad. Tell somebody to fix Max Preps for us then.
I spoke with a guy while I was at the game who's from down in that Carver, Columbus area, and he called someone to get an update on the game, and they said that the running back for Chris County was giving Carver, Columbus problems in the first half. That's how Chris County jumped out to a lead, and the quarterback had moved back to receiver, and everything was looking pretty good. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if Carver did what Carver do, which is play around in the first half and then pull it together, or if Chris County just lost the momentum. I don't know. Be nice if a Carver, Columbus, or a Chris County person would come on and kind of let us know what happened, but I don't think Chris will be coming on to tell us anything.
No, I don't think so. Nick Barkley, you a fool. Cole, you stupid.
Hey, yeah, Nick, you sound better after the dub win, don't he?
Nah, what it is, we ain't play tonight. We played Wednesday, so I ain't had nothing to worry about tonight.
Hey, big up, Nick, to y'all victory over Jackson. Was that game in Jackson? Because if that game was in Jackson, man, you got to say kudos to y'all going up there getting that victory.
I'm interested in seeing how many penalties Carver had tonight.
Well, they said it was a lot. I know Craig County was complaining about penalties, or shall I say, making excuses about penalties.
Yeah, I saw something about the referees.
Yeah, it's always like that.
In Cordele or it's down in Columbus?
In Columbus.
Okay.
You know, anytime anybody play on the road, it's always about the referees.
Man, we played home tonight and we had some crazy calls.
Man, speaking of y'all, well, Sunshine was slinging that thing tonight.
It was on. I think it was more of the Mary Person. Mary Person is a one-dimensional team with a great running back.
Yeah.
Quarterback is mobile. He can move out of the pocket. They got to find a passing game, especially if they plan to do anything in the playoffs. They got to find a passing game.
Oh, for sure. I know it was one play in particular where they was going towards the small scoreboard. And he had a man going down the middle of the field that was covered. He was under heavy pressure now. Man going down the middle, streaking down the middle of the field that was covered, but he had somebody on that, if I'm not mistaken, on their sideline wide open.
Yeah.
And decided to throw it down the middle of the field.
Yeah.
Because it was in the fourth quarter. Somewhere in the fourth quarter while the score was still 28-12. If he had caught that dude, it would have been a different ball game because I think Mary Person would have grabbed some momentum then. But it pass went incomplete, so game ended the way it ended.
I won't speak much about Peach. I try to be non-biased when we're doing our show.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think you saw Manila offense tonight. A lot of working on some things to try to make this run. They worked on the run game heavy. A lot of blocking schemes. Some things they got to fix. So I think that's what was going on.
Yeah, don't feel bad. We did the same thing again, working on some things. Like Thomasville was doing tonight, working on some things.
Thomasville should have been working on some things with Columbus.
Yeah. Made sure the backups got some good playing time just in case.
I told you they went and woke up the recreation kids that was sleeping. Told them to get ready.
Nah, what they did was them little kids that be playing on the side of the stadium, they want to grab them and put them
Yeah,
in for a little
y'all
bit.
put on.
Put them in the fourth quarter. That's how
Hey,
Columbus
I want to
score
play.
six. I know, right? Oh, take my
Everybody
jersey
was good.
pad. Man, take my pad.
They like Oprah Winfrey. You get a car. You get a car. Now you get a jersey. You get a jersey. Anybody come play.
For real. Shit, that's what it seemed like it was tonight in 6A, man. Everybody blowing everybody out in 6A. Like, oh.
Yeah, man.
But
We've
yeah.
been talking for weeks now, and y'all know our whole show motto: you better not lose. Say it with your chest when you win. When you lose, you talk. When you win, you talk. When you lose, come show yourself and get this beating that you're gonna get. But guess what? It's playoff time. We rounding up, man. We got 3 weeks left in the season before it really counts. So whatever you need to work on, now is the time. Now is the time. If you right there at that edge, making a playoff run, better get it together. If you cruising in control of your region, knowing you're gonna make the playoffs, you better start working on the things that you need to work on.
Yes, sir, because everybody trying to go 7-0
That's
right
it.
now.
From their point forward.
7-0. Yeah, we know Nick, and we looking at it. We talked about it. Y'all 2-0. Peach, what, 1-0 in the region?
No, yep, they want to know in the region.
Yep. It's gonna they're gonna be an interesting matchup between y'all two. If everybody hold on and maintain.
We got to go up to Jackson, and I think we get Upson Lee in our place last game of the season. Nick, you can verify that for me if you want. But if that's the case, Peach win out, Upson Lee win out. You coming down to that game for the region championship.
They got Upson Lee next weekend for weather.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
So their last 2 games are on the road with Jackson and Pike.
Yeah, Pike did. Yeah.
Yep. Upson Lee next Friday.
Nick Barkley, make sure you come over, man. Let's show you some hospitality, some Fort Valley hospitality, man.
Don't do it. They're gonna give you some spoiled peaches.
At least we ain't baptizing folks in the swamps of Ellenwood.
Hey, just don't come up here to the ones, and that's all we say.
One thing I can tell you, it's definitely getting to be that football weather. You can feel that nip out there, boy.
Yes, sir. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Nah. Well, you can barely see it. Man, you know how you be on the sideline breathing heavy. You can see breath coming out your mouth.
Yeah.
It's you got a little bit. Not a whole lot, just a little bit.
It's coming. I know I had my family out with me tonight. We was bundled up good.
Oh, speaking of which, man, if y'all get a chance, go back and watch Buford and Mill Creek. Mill Creek playing dirty, boy. Mill Creek playing dirty. Mill Creek playing dirty against Buford. But that boy, that running back though that's going to Alabama, ooh, that boy was balling tonight. Had 200 yards on them kids, on them boys.
Well, Justice is that guy. That's why I never understood why he transferred to Buford when he was already being heavily recruited at Blessed Trinity. But, more power to the kid. What's going on, Brian?
What's good, Brian? But yeah,
Brian,
man, he balled out.
Brian, I didn't see or hear you in the stands tonight. Was you at the game?
But yeah, Justin Hayes balled out tonight. Caleb Downs did his thing on offense. Yeah, like he was scared to hit on defense though. Oh boy, speaking of which, Justice Hayes heard of Caleb Downs. Man, that joke was so funny. Caleb Downs, the hole was right there. Them two was supposed to meet head up in the hole. But Justice dropped his head. Caleb dropped his head, and Justin went over. Just flew over the top of him.
Is it fair to say that Caleb Downs and Justice Hayes might be the top 2 athletes in the state?
Caleb Downs for sure, because he can do it on both sides of the ball. Plus going by the announcers, he can throw. Now for Justin Hayes, that's hard to say, man. It's hard to say, and mainly because what the heck? They boy done wrote a thesis on here. And the reason I'm saying that about Justin is because I'm looking at Justin. I'm looking at the sophomore down in Northeast, and I think the running back in Northeast gonna be a whole lot better.
Whoa,
And the
whoa.
only reason I'm saying that is because the kid at Northeast, based off I'm projecting his senior year, right?
Yeah,
Against Justice. I keep calling him Justice. Justin Hayes senior year. Justin playing against better is playing against better competition than if the kid at Northeast stay at Northeast.
yeah.
He ain't gonna be playing that level of competition. But man, that's a good question though. Is them two the best athletes in the state? Caleb Downs is hands down one of the best athletes in the state. I go with that. But Justin, that's hard. I can't. I don't know, man.
It's
Primarily
just
because, and I say that primarily because he plays running back primarily. You don't see him at any other position.
now my thing about that big statement that you said is this. I said this before. Northeast has a big physical offensive line. I need to see what this kid gonna do after this class going into his junior and senior year because that offensive line will be graduating a lot next year. So if you can put up those type numbers and do what you're doing with a less than subpar offensive line, then I can see the statement that you're making. But right now, he got an offensive line that's moving and creating holes like no other. Yes, J-Bo, they got a stupid offensive line, man. So that's my thing with him now. Not to take anything away from the kid because he's doing what he's supposed to do. You get him
Yeah.
the ball, he see the hole, he gonna attack. And it's hard to tackle him. So it's not like, all his runs are just breakaway wide open holes that's being made for him. The kid probably averaging, 10 to 14 yards after initial contact. But I just want to see what he do with a pressure, with a defensive line that can hold up against that offensive line, i.e. things happening in the playoffs versus better talent.
But Jeremy, Justin doing a lot he do a lot of that stuff on his own. Go back and watch that Mill Creek game tonight. He's carrying bodies. This dude is on a what was it? Was it a kickoff return? This dude returning a kickoff return in the fourth quarter. This dude is trying to strip the ball out of his. He got the ball not on the sideline, but in the field, in the arm that's within the field of play. Dude trying to strip it. Dude went for a 5-yard ride on his back trying to strip that ball. He
Well,
threw the dude out of bounds. And if it wasn't for somebody coming in and cutting him low, he would have still been running.
I mean, like I said, it's some great backs in Georgia high school football right now. Now, I just had my partner, Eddie Garrett, text me and say that Wolford out of Northeast is the truth. He's been watching him since he was 9. And again, I don't take anything away from Nick Wolford. I told you, the kid, he run hard even after the initial contact. So I know he's a good back. I'm not saying he's doing this because of the offensive line, but I know Justice Hayes. Justice Hayes is a one-in-a-lifetime back if you watch the things he do. Because, Mike, you can go back to his last year at Blessed Trinity and stuff. A lot of his handoffs, he was getting hit behind the line and still were breaking tackles and making spectacular plays off of that.
The
So
dude is
I know
strong,
Justice
man.
is that guy.
The dude is strong. Strong.
And his dad, man, you got to think his dad, Veron Haynes for Georgia, was that guy also.
Yeah.
So I mean, that apple didn't fall too far from the tree.
But yeah, but back to your original question, Caleb Downs to me, Caleb Downs hands down is the best athlete in the state right now.
Well,
Because
I know.
he can line up everywhere on the field.
Yeah. Now I know North Cobb, if I'm not mistaken, got one play quarterback for him, Malachi Singleton. Now he's another athlete in the state that up there between him and Caleb. But I just know Justice Hayes is probably one of the top recruits we don't see come through here in a long time.
Now I give you that on him, but just watching the game tonight here, you see Caleb Downs. He lined up at running back. He lined up in the slot. He lined up out wide,
Safety, wide
and then
receiver.
kick return, and they
Yeah.
only and ain't nobody kicking it to him. Beautiful. Pooch kicked the ball all night on kickoff. Just kicked the ball out of his hand. So, but yeah, and then on top of that, like I say, Caleb Down did his thing tonight off on the offensive side of the ball. Me personally, I think he takes breaks on defense. That's just me.
Yeah.
Sitting back at safety, he just taking a break.
Yeah. Well, like I said earlier, man, it's the best time of the year to me. When you trying to bid for these playoff positions, this is the best time of the year when it comes to high school football for me. Like, it's down to the nitty-gritty now. Ain't no more playing. Ain't no more we did me that. You by this time you should know what you are and be working on that because you got a new season that's starting in 3 weeks. Sylvester said it best. You better try to go 7-0 from this point forward.
Yep. I know that's what I'm hoping my team do. I don't know about you and yours, but I know what I'm hoping mine do.
Man, thing about my team, bro, we can go 7-0, we can go 0-7. It just all depends on what they line up with, what kind of attitude and mentality. That's what I hate about my team this year. They so iffy. The kids got heart. They're playing with heart. Then the next week, they come out there and be lackluster and don't care about nothing. But with that and that type mentality, it's easy to hit a stride and ride that on into the playoffs. And that's what I'm banking on. That's what I think you see out of the Peach County Trojans this year. They'll hit a stride. They'll get it together. They'll put a couple of wins in under their belt, and they'll ride that momentum throughout the playoffs.
We need to do like Appleton County did, though.
Appleton?
Yeah, we need to do like Appleton did.
What's that?
The OC. High one before the season over with. You heard?
Now what you say, bro?
I said we need to do the Appleton County what Appleton County did. Hire a new OC during the season.
Hold on now. We had our OC on for an interview. He might not come back.
Well, as they say, that's the way the cookie crumbles.
That's the way the cookie crumbles.
See, I go post a pin y'all, then what happened? I get kicked out.
You get kicked out. You knew to the end of the show.
I couldn't wait, man. I couldn't wait. My thumb, man, my fingers were twitching to go and post that thing. It's posted now, though.
We at the end. We've been on almost an hour. We're just gonna go an hour tonight.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, the fresh pinata is up for Cordelia.
I already know it's gonna be hilarious.
Thanks.
It is.
Especially coming from you, anyway.
Okay, well, we wrapping up, y'all. We've been on for about an hour. EP, Sylvester, is it okay we let Shakira break us down?
We're gonna let Sis break us down, and she gonna explain to us what she mean about the cookie.
Well, the cookie was in reference to a Cordelia fan that was hungry on the podcast.
Yeah.
Had we known that was some foreshadowing going on, maybe this wouldn't be as funny. However, My team won tonight.
Kudos.
We cruising on through, letting our presence be known. Shout out to everybody else that won. To those that lost.
Hold on before you say that. Let me give you your proper way to go say it. Hold on, give me a second before you say what you want to say. Give me a second. Let me see. I got it.
And you better not lose.
Now go ahead.
To those that lost, you better speak up and speak loudly, just as loud as you was the last time you spoke, whenever that was. Anyway, that's all I gotta say tonight. And again, shout out to Braylon Jakes and continued prayers for him and his family. Good night, y'all.
Before you leave, I want you to hear the new have you heard the new intro and outro?
No.
Okay, well, we enjoyed y'all good people. I'm finna get let you hear the outro before you get off. Go ahead and say we'll holler Mike Thursday. Peace up, 8 times down, however you say it. Go ahead. I guess he don't want to say it. We'll holler at y'all. Here it goes.
All right. He must got too much
No,
brown in
I
him.
was on mute. My bad. Peace up, A-Town down. We out.
Tune in. This is your Friday Night Live podcast, photo and entertainment in Middle Georgia sales and services. Coke don't worry about Pepsi. I had to go see a man about a meeting.
Look at here.
A-Town down.
And you better not lose.
Tune in.
Not so fast, my friend.
You better say it with your chest.
Come on now, shout it.
And you better not lose. And you better watch your mouth now.
I am a label.
Better shut your mouth.
Yes, I am. I don't mean to interrupt.
Better say it with your chest.
Let's get it.
And you better not lose.